Hey guys, I'm here with Jeff Lesley, the #1 guy in Century 21 in North Carolina. So Jeff, I like to go around and meet the people who's at the top of the pyramid, and I want to extract what's your success, right? Because most real estate agents, as you know, they sell about 2-3 homes. I'm from LA, right? In LA, the average real estate agents sold about 3, 4, 5 homes a year, and they spend most of their time busy, cold calling, prospecting, busy, but there's no results, right? And people like you sold hundreds of homes in a year, and like, what's the secret? Like,
there's a big
well,
difference
first of all,
between
let's talk
busy
about
and
you.
productive.
Let's do a quick introduction for people who don't know you.
My name's Jeff Lesley. I'm with Century 21 out of Wilmington, North Carolina. And yes, as you mentioned, I'm the top agent for Century 21 in North Carolina.
How many real estate agents in North Carolina?
In North Carolina, good question. In our market, there's 2,200, and I'm the #1 individual agent in our
So
market.
out of 2,200. So I'm not exaggerating. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating when you say you're at the top of the pyramid.
Yeah.
There's so many people who want to be successful. Not only in real estate, we're talking about small businesses in general.
Yes.
There's the 1%, right?
Yes.
We want to talk about people at the top of the pyramid. That's good. So what do you do that brought you from the beginning when you first started till today?
The biggest thing is, and I think a big piece of it, is knowing how to hire the right people on your team. We've talked a lot about that in here with the 10X Growth Con. Really getting the right people around you, getting the right people players in place. And so Gabby Ferguson, she runs my office, and so she keeps everything going. I often refer to her as my pimp. And so I jokingly say that, but her job is to make sure I'm out doing what I need to do to get houses sold. So I spend a lot of time on the phones. I'm doing a lot of prospecting. I'm with Mike Ferry Coaching Organization, and so that really helps drive the direction of the prospecting. And then I just go on a lot of appointments and list a lot of houses.
If I'm the owner of the house, if I own a house in North Carolina, why would I hire you over and above the other real estate agents or doing it myself as a for sale by owner?
Because I can show you the proven results. And so the big thing there is stepping in, pricing it right, being completely honest with you. I tell people all the time, I run a for-profit business. If I'm not going to be able to get it sold, there's no point in me wasting my time or yours. And so we really need to step in, provide the right marketing, and bring in a professional photographer that really helps delineate the property as well. I do on Zillow, Trulia, those sites, spend the money for the enhanced listings, things like that, really to drive it to the top of the page.
Let's talk about Jeff. Let's conclude this video with your mindset, right?
Sure.
So how long have you been in business?
I got licensed 2011, so right at 5 years.
Okay, so in 5 years, you rise from a rookie all the way to the top of the pyramid. There must be something that's on your mind. So I want to talk about your mindset, right? What drives you every day for the past 5 years? How can you move up out of 2,200 agents in less than 5 years?
The biggest thing is you gotta have the drive. So you really gotta want to do it, know what your why is. My why was to get to the top of the market in a short period of time, and so I wanted to do what people did in 20 years in 2 years. And so I'm in the office, my staff's in the office every day at 6:30 in the morning. We run a business.
So you start your day at 6:30 in the morning?
Yes.
And the funny thing is the average losers, right?
Yep.
They wake up at 8 maybe, right? And then they maybe they get in the office at 10 and then grab a cup of coffee.
Right.
And then by the time they start their days at 11 o'clock, you already book an appointment, you're already out there.
Exactly. And one of my mottos that we've got all over the office is I control 10 hours a week to make $1 million a year. And if you really control 2 hours of your day every day to be on the phones and be able to really be out there getting the business, you got to go get it. You can't just work on it. So you got to be chasing that new business.
So to summarize this, so if I'm hearing what you're saying is that time is limited, right? So you're very conscious about how you, what you do in your time. So we were talking about, yesterday, we were talking about the unrefundable minutes.
Yes.
Right, the non-refundable minute. How do you look at time? So people like you are valuing time. You're very protective of your time.
Right. I really loved that session yesterday because I was actually jotting notes down during the session, doing the math, and our average price point's around 200 to 250,000. So if you look at a $200,000 listing, roughly you're looking at about 12. And so break it down, basically $25 a minute is what my cost is, what I'm worth. And so if I waste 10 minutes, I just wasted a lot of money.
That's good.
So if you really break it down to that level of detail of what your time's really worth, that makes you realize you need to focus.
Yep. So on this quick video, we just have the quick tip that I got out of Jeff here is that I want to challenge you. How many non-refundable minutes that you have? So the way to do it is a simple math. Let's talk about working 8 hours in a day, 5 days in a week, 50 weeks in a year, right? And then look at what's your income goal of the end of the year. You divide that by the number of hours, and what's your hourly?
$25 an hour.
$25 an hour.
$25 a minute.
$25 per minute.
Yes.
The question for you: what's your worth a minute? I want you to comment below, and then we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.